gotten this question a few times. Thank you so much. Yes, let me tell you about my books. Okay, so I currently have 3 books out. I have one that is coming out in February 2027. That is the 3rd in my Midnight Gang series. I'll get to that in a second. And I might also have a few other things up my sleeve. But the ones that are out right now, first is The Crush. This is a small town romance set in the 90s. Think like a Romeo and Juliet vibe, but a very happy ending. If you follow me, you know I can't do tragedy. The basic premise of this book is that Issa has had a crush on Danny since forever, since as long as she could remember, but she thinks it's never going to happen. Except they both leave town for a few years, come back, and they can't stay away from each other. It's like they're magnets, which is a problem, and Danny knows that, because not only is there a concern that their families might not approve, but also Danny is Issa's oldest brother's rival. They hate each other. It's not good. So naturally, they do the responsible thing, and they start sneaking around. Of course they do. What'd you think I was going to say? Anyway, while this is a romance book with an incandescently happy ending, it is also a family drama. So if that is your vibe, this could be a good book for you. It's also a reverse slow burn, which means that the spice tends to start pretty early and then deeper feelings develop over time. This book is also unique in that it's written in parts, with each part feeling like a little episode of TV. Very bingeable. Okay. My second book is Adversity. This is a why choose poly-western. This is about a young woman who ends up on her own in the Wild West and, thankfully, is taken under the wing of 2 outlaws who teach her how to survive, amongst other things. Okay? Now, this is a true love triangle situation, and that is a complete triangle. Everybody is down bad for everybody. Boyfriends are boyfriends. Which is interesting because the 2 guys in this book are complete opposites. One is very much a golden retriever masquerading as a black cat. He is a gambler and a little bit of a con artist. A lot of a con artist. And the other one is a gunslinger, Aiden. Very broody, very stoic. Talks under the right circumstances. Now, that book is a wild ride, and it has a badass FMC, and again, 2 guys that could not be more opposite, but also could not be more down bad for each other, and you're going to get to the end and you're going to wonder, how in God's name did they get together? And I would never leave you hanging. That's why this book is here. Providence just came out, and while it is technically book 2 in the series, it is also a prequel. It is the story of how Aiden and Cypress, who you meet in book 1, first got together. Now, you might be thinking, should I read that one first if it's a prequel? It's up to you. If you are somebody that likes a little bit more suspense, likes a little bit more of a slow reveal, I would recommend reading Adversity first because you're learning about who the guys are as Cora is. You do get all of their POVs, but the beginning especially, you're learning through Cora's eyes. So if you like a little bit of suspense, I would recommend reading Adversity first. However, if you like to go in with a lot of the information, you can read Providence first. I wrote them so that you can read them in either order.